Alright, family Unado. This na Salon Talk from the Uncle Sankara Media Platform. Today na August 31st, 2022. Me we they present the program. Me na Uncle Sankara. Well, I get a colleague and also a guest into this program. Na the Uncle Sankara Media Platform. Well, we can't talk on President Julius Madabio in visits na the Culvert community today, we na the 31st August 2022, outside a landslide be take place. I get me guest, I go ask him how he go assess President Julius Madabio in statement we make na the Culvert community towards the 2023 elections. Viktor Tutu Rogers.
Thank you very much. I'll go start with the way you end up. How it will lead towards election. That clearly tell you, say, we are very close to election, and very soon election go take place a few months from now. When one of the things that the president, the retired Brigadier Julius Peter Manda Bio, I know I say I left one EBN, we do now the cover community today, we it is very close to election. But that visit day na coincident. It's not new because if you don't need other visit them since we it in a power where issues like this can come up. They do the visit the day. But today marks the 31st August 2022. We unfortunately one of the days there heavy rain we drop and it was all over, but na Freetown we affect some areas. Then one of the areas that we affect now the cover community whose a landslide will take place, whose Dotigo person who's then we 4 lives be lost and some injured. And if it became be involved in a victim of that particular thing will happen, where they rush with Naroku Park Hospital. But the different institutions that would be when disaster management, the military, the council, and other partners, then be in that place there and see how best they go try for salvage the situation. But yet, notwithstanding, even where they try for say they want to take relocate the people that they. But this message without the go around, it be very much sympathetic. People that they sympathize with the families that we lost their loved one family members then. But the president, because of a listening ears where he get, be they follow closely what be the go around. Don't decide say if I begin to do a tour, a visit to some of the places there. Could record yesterday we did at the Peace area. We go again for go walk around there for work on things that would have been done they talk of for let it see with TI. Today now, it be done at the Culvert community. We say go for get face to face talk with the family, face to face sympathy, for go sympathize with the families that would have lost their loved one and the people that would have live in that area and how they for day. So in that action, we present we all man see. You go read few things there from her. One of the things there, one, they go sympathize with his family members. And why is it they sympathize with them? They give advices, encouraging words to how people therefore live inside the community, especially in the area of building. That when they build, always leave space for the water where they can pass, because they rain there where they come, they forget their road. If they not get now some of the consequences that this hockey face, so it try for put out to the people there and say how it go encourage them for later go they listen to the advice of the land ministry and its partners there, way for really advise you how you for build, and even your engineers, your contractors, whether they build for you. how they forbid and which kind of advice they forgive. These are the kind of educations that we be try for give the people in another area today. They be very happy for me to them, but though in a sad mood, but yet for the facial looks where they be get today against each other, it be very very fine against each other and not use that in any negative form, but in a positive form we are in. They look me, I they look you. So they'll get that face to face talk today. And why is it they do that face to face talk? It also encourage them for let them live in a community where bad people they not for influence them. Let people that take care of the picking them whether they come up. Let the youth man, the young man that in that area, let them go be developmentally oriented. Let them see the need for capacitate themselves, woman them, and no matter the age. Once you do something, a be say tomorrow, we jobs and day, you not go left out at all, so that you go be somebody will go be very helpful in society. So all these words we are giving for let people that really know say they should be useful in society. And if you talk about bad things that they happen in our country, where some bad people that they whether they create fear, so that fear they go make even the waka go waka for the investors that can freight go day for let them not can, what they not can jobs they not go day. And you talk about a hardship that not to salon no more hard, the hardship they outside. And because this hardship they outside, but in and within government, they do all kind of way for let us see say the softener. So it not going to be as hard as we neighbors other countries there how they feel them. So it talk about that they all what they do, and it talk about how much they don't invest into education. Because one of the things we believe in, we make today it map, they talk to them, and because of the way how it grab today, you know what it go through. You know how let Boku Piki they go through that one day, and they foresee the need for land. So that when something then I hear tomorrow, you will become somebody, you can even be like a day right now, who knows what Piki go be so it encourage for like all man land, but more the picking there when they will invest in for tomorrow. So now that they make emphasis on education. And it also continue with that education area that they don't improve on schools then, more schools, more school feeding, more classrooms, educational materials, think of textbooks so that they give, they pay school fee. He say all that thing that they do for the future. He say you not go see it now, you not see the benefit now. But with time, when people go don't grow now, they begin to take care of the one they now, or then we did it now, we go down old, then they go to see say Marabio na good thing be they do trade. So all these encouraging words we are there and talk to the youth there and the young people there as against drugs. They let them not follow drugs, let them not take kush and other things they will go make. They're not going to become beneficial. Proper. People that in society will go able make country develop. So let them move away from that one day. Let bad politicians and not use them for do other things. He say if you recall where they talk say Commoner Street, Marabi must go that they use picking there for car for demonstrate riots and other things there. All it make emphasis on that. They say but not correct, no society. He say the time when I be president, I be soldier. He say be get that bing. He say that time they say no talk. So he say but now during that time they were every day. He left all things. He say because he lacking people there. He said at the time that they encourage democracy, he give power for let democracy can. He said they don't go see, they don't come back. He said can't true democracy. He said and if he say it go out of democracy, then if he talk say taking picky they pull the knife. He say no. He say picky there in naya a day. He say naya born and naya if he say he go die and naya don't take power. Naya will give up power the time when the time reach. He say but the other day they talk say mother must go. He say mother no go through that kind of way they procedure they let them use that procedure they when at the ballot box anyway. Oh yes. He say so. He say let them wait when the time reach. Now make it be doggy date trade. So let them wait now. If na bad thing it don't they do, then the people that go vote her out. If na good thing do, then they go still come for her. So now it make if with that. Why is it be the talk? So school of thought go say campaign can say, oh yes, politician, any side way team up. One a politician, so you know the expecter say you go team up and make statement politics no kind side. And one of the thing there when you look at in statement there, you go take and say campaign day inside. And how the campaign day drag towards election not the Friday. So any politician now team up any side photo, campaign message they inside it. So when you listen to the statement the way he make, he talk about in the way you could really see say encouraging words that they way for let people that see the need and see say therefore vote him back. Talk about the Lunge Airport, whether they try for build new. They talk about expansion. Yourself, then they na new down they not expansion because all things they will all be new. We don't go about 75% plus. So that one day a day they talk about bridges the way they don't make. Talk about schools, roads. Talk about things the normal way good way it don't put way it not be there at all or for long they not see. So all part of that thing there, they don't do it do with a conscience say a lucky country. They say because a lucky country, now make it they do all kinds of go come out fine. And that thing the way they do it say not they on politics. Whosoever listens statement, he say he do anything for all. You know they ask which kind of tribe this for go for where they build hospital. Then they go ask who that the for car men naya which tribe. If it be school, then they go ask who that for car the school. For anything that they go for, not Sierra Leoneans that they go there. So let the bad one that they out, let them know do bad thing the naya, and that can cause for let even talk about the Adebayo name we call. He say so they call Adebayo. He say you know they even give attention. He say but why make it the caller? Because one of the possibilities this way don't create. I mean the left hand I give order. Then I young cool soon they enjoy himself. A family they persuade people then for do bad. Think the way we don't they the polar. We're not trying to come make not trying to do anything. So letting they are all the lead to destruction and bad politicians they would work with her. We're not fine for the country. So let people they know follow. Let them not fall bad and see the country they go the bad way. So these are some of the advices that we give to Sierra Leoneans. Say let us see the need. So with all the statement that we or give, one of the things that now we end up with, we Mr. Self admire, and beaucoup people that will admire. Now the area of the schooling, related to this protest will be take place for picking the summer school. They don't make summer school for picking that during this holiday so that they go get the opportunity for capacity themselves more so that when school open they go be fresh for going to classroom there, and this go make if now this kind of thing they happen some people that they before don't engage they don't go fend themselves like the one the way some people that they arrest that 24 where they didn't where the parents not there for if he come for can answer. Even yesterday I could recall within a Ministry of Information and Communication press conference where social welfare called very quickly for let see how best they go repatriate the picky they get them back to their homes there because they don't go survey, they don't do family interviews, they don't see fear and all that in there. But it related to this because this summer school they help greatly. If that one they be day, the routine they're not going to use. So now one of the things that the way it really do will be very very encouraging. But so it don't try for put things orderly for let people that really understand and let them see the need and it don't tell them it don't present itself to the as papa and say I'm in voice now and say me I know talk no more. He say let me go they talk I know they talk on paper. He say I they talk what the common on my heart because what the common on my heart to talk at the door. So now one of the things that they get a response can we they tell people that thank you based on the response for that statement that they. But the face-to-face what admirable was the face-to-face approach. What else you said I mean engage people in our state house. Paramount chiefs, religious leaders, civil society, media, etc. So that one the way they engage. Then they not do now. They go they engage one. They really see say people they deal with there because they wait for him voice. He say for long the one area, so that the area now so it get them visit the way they may. So this was very very encouraging encouraging for the public for see. Say now they can't their dialogue. Everybody be say dialogue. International but everybody say dialogue, meet the people, talk with the people. So I think that they can exercise that day also.
All right, the program now Salon Talk from the Uncle Sankara media platform. Today now the 31st day of August 2022. And I'm still here with my colleague, winner Viktor Tutu. Viktor Tutu, the August 10th, 2022, unlawful protest. Then they not to a secret again that the main opposition we na the All People's Congress APC, the hierarchies them, the big man them na the APC, na them be sponsor that unlawful protest day, and we that protest day be lead to killing them, be kill security personnel, then burn government buildings, then burn government buses. This not a secret at all. You think say now the correct way than the way APC for use for pull President Julius Maada Bio, when a elected president, where Sierra Leoneans and them be elected through the ballot box 2018. Now the correct way this APC they use so for mount up unlawful protests, terrorist attack na the nation?
To start with, talking about unlawful protest. Unlawful protest because we see who side the police they be there on media and of the organizations there where they try for talk say they don't hear say some people they want come out, they want make protest. But if the people that want make protest, let them come now this police headquarters, let them sit down, let them talk so that they go guide them as to who side for worker and who side for go and how for go, who side they gather, who side they exit. Let them know all, let them put the procedures that they in place. Because for any protest in any organized, civilized state, you get the common normal, locally common normal like that, you begin to behave how you want, and then you go back if it or else everyday protest go there. Because anybody we all the work in different institutions there. We all the under some parents there. So your uncle or your papa or your mama, where they will go act to it, they will not satisfy. You come on the street, you begin to holler. What they say what you do is they protest against me, papa and my mama. They do me this, they know they want to come in. So the same way working place there. We don't see who say Boku work grumble they did it. But you know the grab no you come on the street so. What they see who say political parties then they. You know the grab no you come on the street so. And one of the things that we people that afraid for come on go meet police for. Now the area of responsibility. At the end of the day, when something happen, we go bad. Who are responsible? So you go hear people that go get and say one go protest. When they say now unallow go na police, who go sign? Now that signature they keep me, but people that they lost when not they appear in a police station for let them go see say they go and complete the tax, the obligation for let them go be approved for protest. And police now they day for secure lives and properties. And the lives and property where they go for go secure. If they're not there with you, something happen. Now they go meet back. Now the station. If they're not, if they tell you guys say they're not they take part because you not be called there, you they blame the back say they're not up to the tax or the obligation. So they made that they tell you say come meet me. Let we arrange how would they go so that if you talk say now Kisi Road, Shaka Stevie Street, now you get for use. That area they govern they give maximum security. So yes, so if anybody go come up by Wellington, they say are they part of that protest? They say but no lie. I go recall quick example that for petroleum the increment no say are they part of native consortium. We come on that time Edmond Abu Dena St. John. It's mably they talk on the protest for fear. They meet in AYV. They talk na TV. They wait. Say we are commanding now. They are go join there. Why should they part that protest day? Other people they go come on by the Culvert or other places. And people they shop them they go. When they hold there, they say no. Today na protest day. They don't protest. They're not the part of who not know themselves. So at the end of the day, El Moabu na the whole. The crown go na police. It didn't sell. It not be easy for let them release her. Why? Because they say that people that go do the bad havoc they under. It's more responsible because it come out, it do protest. Because of that security guide way forget to go through a finisher. So we are held responsible as Native Consortium Research Center. So that now some of the consequences then where occur where you do a protest without the proper procedure and be guided by the security forces. So now these people they keep afraid where they not they go for because they know say as they come out, other people let's bring this fact. Sierra Leone now a place where the law and order. Some people they just feel say they by themselves. Some people they just feel say they cannot be controlled. They are lawless, and the drugs within society, the bad politicians, the havoc people there, and other thing there. It also creates that kind of tension. That now for later you no more say small thing don't happen. The chief man they wait. So as something happen, why is una dey pa una genuine protest? There they pass and play havoc. And at the end of the day, you will call that protest day. Now you're responsible. And Boko Sierra Leoneans, they don't learn from that. Because they know very well, that end product can meet the police level talk. They always go off it. Then they want just do something where they create chaos. I think that one of the things this will be missing. And the police will be very early for come out and talk, say, come and meet us. And they were on the media. They say they use the word, but they're faceless. Still, they not come out. And at the end of the day, this happened. And when we go to the opposition we talk of, the opposition is like opposition political parties. What you go bring in APC no more, we are go instant now based on the pronouncements, the videos, other statements that they go around. But it was generally the opposition, because you go recall for COP themselves they be there with their own kabade. So for the fact that during this time, none of them not come out for go give statement before the action. The only people that will go praise, apart from few civil society there, and one of them, one of the civil society I belong with a native consortium, and Mabupu Audio, and few people that they come out about it. Traditional healers, I mean, traditional, the chiefs there, the traditional heads there. Yes. Then they go live on radio. Each and every tribe, they give warning and they kick against the act. And then they even talk inside the local languages for let the people to understand. Say, no come out, no go, no silent, nobody no call you, no do. That was a very good and practical examples where society like foresee, where they create sanity. Forget that kind of warning there. And during that stage, the other people that would expect that particular time, they like the religious leaders, because they own a large congregation. Na church, na mosques, when you give those messages and they see say you can't imagine na radio, you talk. And say, hey, na me imam talk. Hey, na me papa talk, na me pastor, na me this. So those are the other set of categories of institution where people that they really yearn for you. But notwithstanding, when this protest take place, where it later lead to, with the backdrop where they create problem for protest, where at the end of the day they not call a protest, went into riot, and in fact you go even look at as a coup based on the act. Now where it lead to a situation wherein pass soldier the Candona Street and put immediate coffee order. Yes, so for invoke must be and put immediate coffee order, that means it don't go beyond protest. And for let you see police station where you get for go back for look funny to happen. We see we say people that rush and burn police station there. We see we say people there, civilians and police personnel, we are killed live by young people, women, picking them. That was very brutal. So it don't go beyond that. Then after a few days, some people that begin to go, they won't go report na police again. For some people that will go attack the other side. They forget say they don't burn the police stations. They say they don't burn the police station. And that came the time for let them know the use of a police. So when you know say that kind of person, very important in society, it's an institution that is for all. So I make it for very be careful. Some document files have gone. People that they run, they go thief Okada, the crown go. It was very unfortunate. But waiting come with this picture of the opposition, main opposition APC where they put now. So now the area where the world interview was made, which was BBC, for Alfred Peter Conte, currently now the custodian of the main opposition party when APC. But from the interview made with a very smart journalist, we interview, you find out say he reached to a side where he be involved in the interview for expose in young political party into the issue, and even encourage, give advice to the government for let them take drastic measures and bring people to book where the part of the system and which side this happen. Now in a situation where they say now the strongholds and this thing happen, the end of answer say yes now in strongholds, and then in stronghold there it won't get excuse, but later talk say yes because this thing be done the boy na in your party where it says some people they feel saying that they own the party. So because they feel saying that they own the party, so in that process, beaucoup of them be don't go one side and some of their room on the habit until they get if you call the elements use out yes a few elements from the party. So how can you exclude this party? I mean APC now from this. Now you had the involvement day of the APC party that it created division. He said under a 21 man committee, no day part one day and not to the one. Now other few elements are inside the party. So the word inside the party means there's no way you can exclude APC of this. But the one way can involve the party now more. Now the confession the way they come on now from different audios from supporters and party members there. Where they try this, they kick against this, they kick against this. So how did they talk the talk? Now so the implications that they come and now so that area is the area of involvement where they lead, where some people that they even say, well, what if Marabi be talk now, we not talk now. Well, we not fall in the hands of Marabi. Even yesterday, some audio that they will be there out, they see the competition, the challenge against each other for some statement. That some man that they say, now true confession, me not the person. And when you look at Asivia is a APC member, strong member. They get a yebu that is the one that they in a diaspora and the one that they deny. You see that check, Papa Sheki, Pop Check, and so these of their statements and they are party members. How can you exclude? And then they implicate the people the more. So the implication is not coming even now from outsiders. The implication is coming from in the house. You know, when the house is divided, so many things come out. So now,
well, like me, I'm not too say again implication. Viktor Tutu just it's just that now they're willing for bust out the two because this now two them we don't plan before. They don't tell them we don't plan them. Say the 8, 9, the 10 who for cause Dombolo, who for take over the country, who for make a coup for pull Madabi unlawful one.
So now I make I use the word say now implication. Implication in the sense these are statements. If you don't come before, Madam must go, we go pull out, we go take power back. All these statements were there. But now it should have been taken as an ordinary statement. If no action not become like we this Monday the before come on according to statement we can say Monday PPP go come on. When I stay at home, let nobody know come on, let nobody know but the market was packed jam since Monday, Tuesday until the Wednesday. People that go about their normal business, that means some realization don't take place. But why are they use the word implication? Now based on the statement that they come, where there must be a denial. Some they say no, not we, not our party. But if not to me party, the party member they come for talk. Then there came in the word implication. What you go make now say not true or not to true lies in the area of investigation, for which some people that are under investigation now, until they read the testimonies, then we go get more thing there where they go then at the platform. But if I they talk now, that can be my language in analyzing waiting they come out and what they see, and that the more is coming and more is this.
So Viktor Tutu Jazz, follow we wrap up the salon talk from the Uncle Sankara media platform. We don't see this thing don't happen. APC don't do the act done. The terrorist acts for pull President Bill by force na power. We know to the ballot. You know, wait again 2023 general election. They want to do then a coup. Then be set up, but then fail. A fail coup. Waiting, therefore, be I ask you from your own experience. What do you think say could get for Christian people also in terms of the law? Because we know say now unlawful thing them do so. Now unlawful thing them do. What do you think say, or who say think say, the law get for bets them for this unlawful terrorist attack into the democratically elected government of President Bill?
You see, in anything where they happen, 1,000 miles start with a step. And there has been a gap. And at that gap, bad politicians, bad rogues, bad people that our society use for create so many mayhem onto the state. And one of the things there, it be part of President Madabio in flagship when indiscipline, lawlessness and indiscipline. And the area that they be for them be champion for law. But again, you know the blame where president you some school of thought go blame, some they not go blame. Why? Because when you really want for hold them fast on the law, you foresee say you create the provisions. And one of the provisions where office say go make president not be go that far, create some kind of relax. Now that when you want really emphasize on that day and let make us strong for level one boku jobs for don day where you that will engage people that go engage so that we they really implement the law for deal with people that they put the law. So they now begin to talk say now we job they not be there, the place they grown dry, this and that like that statement they already come also. So in this we'll find out say some of the laws that they will be supposed for the bet, it not be the bet how man they expect. Say some blame game they can say the way have Madabio for the Alex Soldier. We not see act so we get a boku statement that will be the car if for the Alex Soldier. But you go Alex Soldier way a create the opportunity. We are in be not the cater for and they travel no more. Travel for waiting. Now for let see say investors there a create attraction people that come. Where jobs there bokuna where man you inside job now. If na again when I be there today way it be say Thomas Sankara now all the inside game with the sit all day now for the talk. There are two person that inside job, one left now do. If all man don't go job now money, then you go create problem. Where the Lord is holding now for deal with you? Thomas Sankara, where they can ask you, but that you might not create job, will go ibala. You will say no, bo. That man didn't allow me. Job didn't I know how. Yes, me where I don't go to kaka. So if the man let they go punish her. But if I do, when I still boku, when I sit down the job not the where smart happen no more now they become a cabal for go hit the alala. You know my way to the apple. If Naboda they like not go get the sale because the sale also gonna flop. So the president thought of fit say wise are the cushion, the lawlessness and indiscipline small. Let they create a job opportunity. So that way job boku, they are really embark on that now. So some people there they use that yardstick for beginning to go haywire, even where the president is trying for sympathize with the situation. So now it already on sign away the international body again. So many blame game in get take against say what the president can you and a killer now this now that so that human rights record a try for position and international body see say no it not this so in the it come for let's see the democratically elected principles it work. And then they be not try for do so some iron stiff hand not be the candle. But with the kind way people they expose themselves now into lawlessness and indiscipline to this kind of class. Remember the Tumbu incident, remember the McKinney incident for generator, remember the visit, the request for the president, former president for let go on interview ACC. Remember the Putloko and the Freetown prison and other instances there. It really created the Samora a time for ACC and then so there the court issues there. You find out say so many things don't happen where they go if they put another gather go show say there must be indiscipline, the lawlessness and indiscipline for be hold and fast honor for say people therefore no say lordy because for let it serve as a deterrent. So now if the final answer where this thing don't happen, the international body and other areas and territorial risk concern now. And you remember where say just from the Peter Afre Conte Eyosa where he say if he say the people there always do this thing, the government for bring them to book. Remember now enforce all do that call if for bring them to book, let the guy investigate them. Let them know say Lord and possible about the law and the bullet not only they solve problem, now the box ballot now they solve problem. That means democracy must work. So now, if this don't happen now, would I see who say some arrests don't be made now for people that be there by the mischief, and more names are coming. So you don't see say there is a kind of redress in a very silent mood where they go now, and we they see all voices coming on board for say, even though we sympathize with some issues for let us see the peaceful cohesion, the work let face-to-face meeting day, and let government talk with the ordinary people that let and counter in it. We know say the economy easy, but let us see how they go work on her. At the same time, we don't see who side some people that they behind bar where they try for CC they attend to some questions there with regards to Augustine. So if we see how this thing will happen, and the special body committee that been set, and that committee they do some statement that they go against people there, but these are credible people in society where for each one person they under represent a whole institution. That institution there, because now that same institution they can come and talk say no observation or this and that, so there are representatives in that institution unless they need more for make recommendation, but those that should be there for let us try for see they are there already. So from the investigation records that will come out will serve the recommendations will serve as a deterrent for let people that know say there is law and order, and the one that they go fall victim for default the correct punishment will go be appropriate for that particular crimes that they commit go be judiciously observed, so that others that would go see go know say no law day and we must respect law, and we live in a democratically elected state where principles for be met, and the president democratically elected for become accordingly through the ballot box. I say with that, I think they will begin to see the headway as how law for really work and principles must be followed.
Thank you. Well, I also we bring the end of Salon Talk today. Of course, when Wednesday, the 31st day of August 2022. Well, the APC don't do the terrorist act done. Yes, the 10th of August. Then be well planned, finance them. It don't happen. But the penalty, una will listen, Sierra Leoneans and non-Sierra Leoneans. Our APC they know say then get for pay the penalty, and the penalty not to a small penalty. It get for be a huge penalty. We then get for pay for that unlawful protest, that coup where they be put up for overthrown President Bio. Well, finally, from the Uncle Sankara media platform, we want to tell Sierra Leoneans, non-Sierra Leoneans, now continue doing a normal business. The security of the country is watertight, and the responsible government of President Biose, everything they normal. Let we go on with we normal business and we work them. And let not forget for go register the election commission registration. The starts the 3rd of September. Right? In the registration, the starts and it end the 4th of October. If we want re-elect President Bill 2023, now the first step this for go register, then we go vote President Bill, we go re-elect him 2023. Thank you. Well, me we present the program. Me na Uncle Sankara, and me plenty thank. They go to me colleague, we have Viktor Tutu Wojas. Thank you.